Hello everyone, this is Glossius and I am back with another Starcraft 2 video, and today we are going to continue our Zerg beginner tutorial. So last time we added on Banelings and we talked about all the ways you can defend against air and everything else. And we actually, I think we also mentioned about invisible units, but that's not really important yet. It's more important if you see your opponents going for it, to know how to have an idea of what you need to deal with it, but otherwise it's not really our main focus. But today we are going to start our little bit of a transition into our mid game, and we're going to add on some of our first flyer units and getting us a harassment force. I don't know if you've watched my other Terran tutorial videos, but in it I talk about how you need your main force, and you also need to have a harassment force, and getting good at that harassing while also building up your main army. And that's kind of what we want to try to do here today as well. So here it's going to be trying to keep track of their expansions and harassment, and keep track of their army and stuff while building stuff and doing what we can. This transition into our Mutalisk, which is going to be our flyers, can also transition easily into some late game units, so it'll be a good start, or a good buffer that can even take you into late game later. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at it here, and we're going to try it. So I'm actually using my new hotkey setup. The new hotkeys I have is called the Core. You can Google it if you want, but I've been practicing it for the last couple weeks. I'm not very good at it yet, but I've been trying to play with it and slowly migrate, so I'm trying to do that, and I'm going to start trying to do that in my videos now too, and pretty much just try to exclusively use this. Now it will slow down my APM quite a bit, simply because I am still learning these hotkeys. Right now I am at the silver and gold level with these hotkeys, so bear with me as I try to do this, but I think it's perfect. I think this is really great because this also allows me to play at the level that I'm actually trying to teach at. So I know a little bit more than this level, but I am slow enough that I'm at this level. Alright, do that. Let's go ahead and get our spawning pull up. Add that to the okay. You go here. Once again, I don't know the camera hotkey locations. I did try to learn it, but I was just so slow with it, and I couldn't do it. I tried really hard too. I tried to learn those camera hotkeys, but I'm just so not used to it. My hands just don't go where I want them to go. But I am learning this to try and get, hopefully increase my speed of execution. And get me a queen and a couple of Zerg.
We require more minerals.
Give me those minerals. Alright, get 3 on here. And that is on 9, so that is good. Save up for a second queen. There we go. And then this one should be good. Alright. Okay. Dudes, and
we
turn it up.
require more minerals.
Turn it up, and go attack, shift, attack, there, shift, attack, there, shift. There, and here. Get 1 back here. Alright, make more drones. This is Jay. And move him down here. Alright, so you can see I'm not nearly as great as doing this as I am with the other hotkeys, but I'm hoping to get there with practice. Alright, and now we're going to make our thing and get our stuff, and make our Baneling nests for defense. And let's put that over here just so we can't have run-bys as easily. Alright, you are J. No, not J. J. And we are going to make 2 overlords. And then drone it up. Drone it up, ladies and gents. Alright, now we're gonna start trying to get our save up for our lair.
Minerals. We require
While still building
more
stuff.
minerals.
Alright, you put a creature there. Alright, you go over here. 0 over here. Oh, actually, before we get a lair. Doot. 0 there. And then just put 4 down here. And grab one of these. Let's get our 3rd. And now we will get our lair.
Not enough energy.
Oh, I forgot to get a queen.
We require more minerals.
And you go here. Get my queen. You
Metamorphosis
go
complete.
here. Alright, and drone it up.
We require more minerals.
We are playing medium, so it's making me a little bit nervous. So let's go ahead and get a couple more
We
overlords.
require more minerals.
What is he doing? I'm gonna just sort of fly this one to die. Alright, he is Zerg, so... Alright, Roach, Baneling, no expansion. Okay, so let's get us some defense. Because we don't have it at the moment. Down here, over like that. Add that to 0, there. Alright, and now we got our lair, so let's start our...
Our forces are under attack.
Oh. Get our defense up. Because that is more important when someone's coming up to attack.
More minerals.
And just in case, I'm going to put like... one like right here. Alright. Now, I want to build a spire. That is going to be our late game unit. And while that is building, I'm also going to build our evolution chamber, which has our upgrade. Yay, we defended! Alright. Then build the other evolution chamber for upgrades. Alright, there. And let's get that upgrade. Jedi! And come down here. And you need a queen. And we're gonna put that on there. And build a creature over here. And Mega Magic
We
Drones!
require more minerals.
And we will need overlords soon. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get... this is melee attacks, so Zerglings are melee, and that's ranged ground units, and that's our armor. So I'm going to get that for our Zerglings. And let's go ahead and make some more of these. Move! Alright, I hear that sound. That sound means this is done. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I need one guy over there. So let's go ahead and get our first wave of harassment, which is going to be these guys, Mutalisk. And Mutalisk cost a lot of gas. So, I made a bit of a mistake here. When you build this, you need to also build these. I'm doing my best, bear with me. Alright, and get some armor, and...
We require more minerals.
There. Hello. There and there. Keep that up.
We
Do a little bit of...
Vespine gas.
Hold on. Get us...
We require more Vespine gas.
No. Why did I... No! See what I mean with the hotkeys? Oh my gosh. Okay, there. 3 overlords. That's what I wanted to do. And then Mutalisk.
We require more Vespine gas.
Banelings. You guys go here. And we need Mutalisk, and we need drones. Get gas, get gas. So, for Mutalisk, as you can tell, you need a ton of gas. So, ideally, you would want gas on all 3 expansions way before this. Oh, hey, he's doing the same thing. I'm as bad as the medium AI. I totally accidentally made a bunch of overlords. Alright, now this I'm going to want on a separate hotkey. Alright, this will be our harassment. Alright, I might have to switch back for the video. It's a little bit bad. But you can see that I'm doing my best with it as well. And this will be an honest playthrough if we're serious. Go over here. It's supposed to be over there. Over here. And take 1 and expand. And we're at 82, so we need an army. So let's get that, and then the rest are going to be Zerglings. Alright, that is going to be that. Alright, and that, and then Zerglings. There. Alright, just for the anti-air defense, I'm going to put one of these in the 2 bases. Alright, you guys are going to be hotkey number 2, my harassment hotkey. And you guys are going to be hotkey number 1, my army hotkey. No! Come back! Alright, and attack. Alright, and while they're attacking, build. Oops, I did it again. I have 2 layers by accident. Build that. And then a bunch of peas. Okay, harass. Okay, that was awfully kind of him. Alright, I need to sync up these bases. Come up here. J. We do have gas. Oh, hey! I didn't put the guys on gas. Noob mistake. Noob mistake. Okay, and you are going to go beat this.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah! Do some damage. Not a lot. Alright, back it up a bit, back it up a bit. Alright, don't really want to engage. No reason to. Alright, you guys become banelings. And do-do-do-do-do, and do-do-do-do-do-do. And let's go ahead and do that. So I think a good exercise might be don't go past 4 bases. And if you need to protect this base, you can also make it a macro hatch in here. But, yeah. Get that. And then upgrades. PJ. Get him. Get this guy. Ooh, that's an epic there, and
We require more of this.
alright, let's see what we can do in here, and control there, control there, control there.
Our forces are under attack.
Kill the anti-air as fast as you can. Alright, I'm not getting a lot of job done, so don't lose your harassment unit. No point. Oh, take that. And Mutalisk. And Overlord. Oh my gosh! I'll have Overlord for days. Come back up here. Alright, you guys actually go attack this base. And yeah, Overlords for days because of miss hockey. Alright, you guys.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright, you guys go on the main army. You overlords, get out of my way. You guys go on the harassment army. You do stuff. Yep. And now I think we're good to go. Oh, hello. Alright, he's doing that, so I'm actually going to send my harassment there and send my main army here. So I can attack in 2 places. And now I can send my main army there. Nope, don't want to deal with that spore crawler. We just want to go in here and poke where we can. Alright, looks like we can poke from this side. There's no spore crawlers over here. And make an army. You guys go attack. And we are good to go. Oh my gosh, so many overlords. Okay, now, what you're supposed to do while you're attacking, if you can get the APM for it, is you're supposed to be making sure these queens keep doing their injects. So that way, while your army is attacking, you can remax after the fight. But as you can see, I am struggling quite a bit trying to do this. I did lose my harassment army, but let's go ahead and send these guys in to the mineral line. Okay, their mineral line is defended, so don't do that. Just attack these guys. Hello. Where are you guys going? There and there. Oh, hi! Hi, what is this doing here? Okay. Main army, make a bunch of banelings. Harassment. Harassment, go that way. Main, go that way. Alright. Because we kind of want to have these go into different angles. Okay, make that, make that. And queens. Queen. 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 Alright. You guys come here. 1, 2, 3. Here. 1, 2, 3. And here. Check my main base. I do have too many, so let's bring you guys over here. So you can see I definitely need to go through the exercises on these hotkeys.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright, these are actually flyers, so I will need my harassment over here.
Mineral field depleted.
Harassment! You guys, come banelings! Kill those thingies! Alright, now I'm going to just put everything on one hotkey and send it all in. Because it's time to finish. Doot. Make a bunch of M's, make a bunch of P's. And attack. Queen. Queen. Check my upgrades. J. P. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and attack. Alright, get the banelings, run the banelings straight to the mineral line if you can. Alright, you guys go take care of this. And we did it! Yeah, we beat medium. And medium's like around silver level maybe. Like bronze and silver level. So we did it. So that's what you're supposed to do. You're just supposed to do it a lot better than how I did it. 128 APM. That is a little higher than what maybe the people watching this video are going to be at, but you can see that I had a lot to improve on, and a lot of my APM was just accidentally making too many overlords or something. But the time supply capped, granted, was 4 seconds over, and the average unspent resources was a bit high. So clearly I can do this exercise much, much, much better. And thus the practicing with the hotkeys. But yeah, that was the build. What you're supposed to do is have the harassment with the Mutalisk and your main force. So I'm actually going to change hotkeys so I can try and do it like how I was supposed to do it, or at least a good example of how I'm supposed to do it. I thought it would be better. I honestly thought I would do better, but because I thought I've just got gold with these hotkeys using Protoss, I honestly thought I would do better, but I did not. But that's why they say practice makes perfect. Why'd I close? I'll close that. Yeah. Practice makes perfect, and the more you practice this, the better it'll be. Don't get supply capped. Spend your money and understand what you're supposed to make without too much thought. It's a really great exercise, but I might need to be a bit better at it. So I'm actually going to put it on hard and try to do it on hard with the normal hotkeys and see how I do. Just to show you guys if it can work at a hard level. And hard, it can actually get up to low gold. So high silver, low gold. I said diamond. Like I could be diamond with this. No, this is supposed to be a good exercise for you to practice Zerg. So let's see how we do. You can see I did get to gold with these hotkeys, with these new hotkeys, and I was very proud of myself. And then did not do nearly as well. Okay, go here. Already doing faster.
We require more minerals. We require
there, and bring him down, as per our usual exercise. Put that ramp. Yeah, I want to get as good with the new hotkeys as I am with these. But, you know, practice. 3. Spawning pole.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Could have brought that a little bit later. Alright. You are going to go here. Okay. So let's do this again. Try to get a harassment. Alright. 300. Spawn. Build. I said spawn. Hatchery. Alright, get that up there, and one on the extractor, and 2 more. Technically need 3 more, but I'm a little late, so...
We require more minerals.
Get the queen. I am a little late with this. Okay, so we do have... Over here. We need an overlord. When you get the queen, you need an overlord, because it's going to be necessary very quickly, or very shortly. Get some zerglings. And get a second queen. Get that last drone for this to make it 16-16. You go over here. Alright, then come down here. Let's get some more drones. Fine. We need another overlord next. Okay, and now we need to go get a third from one of these guys. Build hatchery, and now we need to drone up to 50.
We require more minerals.
You come here, get that creep spread started. And
we require more minerals. We require more minerals.
You go and look, make another overlord so he can die. Let's make 2 overlords.
We require more minerals.
Alright, let's put it up. Save it if we can, but not important.
Not enough energy. Not enough.
Okay, build an extractor. And since we're going late game, we'll do that. build baling nest. Put another tractor. And let's make some Zergling. Oh, we're not at 50 yet, so go here.
Not enough energy.
Yeah, we need more. You come here. Drugs!
Not enough energy.
Alright, make that one. Okay, and drugs. I didn't see air, but just in case, because it is 4 minutes against Protoss. Build air. Build anti-air. You need a queen.
Minerals.
Drones.
We require more minerals.
Oh, I forgot my movement speed upgrade. My mistake. 42. So one more wave. Because I don't see him coming yet, so. Let's see if we can get away with one more wave of drones before we make our big army. Alright, now.
We require more
two more overlords. I would like 3 more overlords, but I didn't have the thing. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Move the stuff over here. Extractor. Alright, there we go. Zerglings.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Alright, there. You go over here. Just get as much vision as you can. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Attack. Attack. Pull the boys! Come here, attack, attack, attack.
We require more. Our boss, we require more minerals. We require more. We require more metamorph.
Uh-oh. Attack! Attack! There we go, attack. Zerglings! Alright, perfect. Perfect.
We require.
Alright, go. Attack, shift, attack, there, shift, attack, there, shift, control 1, back here. Add that to 1. Now the great thing about this is we are actually very far ahead economically because he didn't have an expansion last I checked. Alright, it's coming again, so I need another wave. Okay, and now let's start our mid-game. Need another queen, need another queen.
We require more minerals.
Anti-air.
We require.
I don't think he has air because we just saw what he had.
We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack.
Alright, so he's not attacking, he's just checking that out. Alright, so I would like an overlord to go here and then check, see if he has anything. So I'm gonna queue that, shift queue that up. I will go down here and we are going to build more Zerglings. And then once we get enough for defense, we are going to work on our, yeah, I want 1, 2, 3, there. Work on our late game. So I'm going to build a macro hatch because this is against hearts. So I'm going to build a macro hatch there. And layer just finished. That's awesome.
Not enough energy.
So now I'm going to V and Spire.
We require more minerals.
What are you doing? Good.
Not enough energy.
Alright, this is connected to creep, so we're good here.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright, let's get drones, overlords,
We require more minerals.
and upgrades. I want vision of. I have a blind spot right here. Maybe drops, you never know. Don't want blind spot as a Zerg player. There, and then here. Okay, let's make 1, 2, 3 overlords and drones.
We require more minerals.
And we're kind of like waiting for Aspire. And pretty much MC. Alright, we have 2,000 gas. We have plenty of gas. So now we need minerals. And 46 drones is not going to be enough. So.
Our forces are under attack.
Hi. Zerglings!
We require more minerals.
Get back on creep. They're just blocking me. Alright.
We require more minerals.
Alright, now let's make our harassment.
We require forces are under attack. We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack.
So you actually,
Our forces are under attack.
if you don't have a harassment with mutas, go ahead and do some Ling run-bys. And just leave the mutas at home. They're kind of interchangeable that way.
Our forces are under attack.
This is not a good example, but I'm also not a main Zerg. But yeah, hopefully, ooh, that's nice. Nice picture there. Hopefully, I'm at least showing you the exercise. I will take it. I'm actually gonna leave one Zergling here. Control 1. And come back here. This is gonna be control 2. 2, attack there. And make more.
So more
Overlords.
We require more minerals.
Alright. C. Make sure our upgrades are going.
Our forces are under
Oh, guys, no! Don't fight. Don't fight. Actually, go here. That is great. So here, I didn't worry about the hotkey. I just picked it up. Yeah, we're doing good damage here. Get out of there. I said good damage. I probably should have went for the probe line. So gas. Keep making that.
So more we require more minerals.
So you can see great harassment going on right here. Try to supply block them.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright. Get the ones on gas. And I'm just right clicking here. Oh, get out of there. It's better to use hotkeys if you can, but I was just right clicking. I'm not as used to this. Alright, so now I need a bunch of Zerglings, because as you can see here, I have plenty of these guys.
Mutation mineral field depleted.
So let's make overlords and Zerglings for days. This is going on hockey 1. You guys are going away. And you are going to expand. I think we're good on that. 50. Yeah, I need more drones. Alright, Queen! Joink. Don't miss the injects. Don't miss the injects. Upgrades are still going. You get. I'm gonna keep focus on the attack, simply because it's a harassment, not my main army, so I don't plan to get attacked. Drone it up. Drone it up. And you can see we're watching the other one too. We're watching the other base, so we're kind of starving them right now. Actually get rid of these cannons and attack attack the rogue. Alright, 2. Drone it up. Ooh, was that a carrier? I'll pick that up real quick. Alright, get it. Yeah, I'll pick that up. Alright, control here, control 1. And I'm going to actually put you and you with my main army to scout for any invisible guys, because you never know, especially with Protoss. Alright, you guys go here.
Mineral field.
Oh my gosh, I had a lot. How about a... No, not a hatchery, not a hatchery. That's my other hotkeys. E, extractor. Okay, and we're going to build up more Zerglings and Overlords. Alright, if you're down here, I'm going to attack here. Ha 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 ha. Zerglings. Just pick this off. Alright, let's not lose the army. We can wait for a bit. Drone it up. 70 drones, that's good. So now I can start focusing on. I'll pick up all these. 3 kills. And let's go back and macro for a second. Okay. Queen inject. Get a queen. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. There.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Give it there. Alright, now we can
Mineral field depleted.
get an army. I don't have much of a ground army, so I meant for Zerglings that time. Take that off once again. We're just starving them right now. Kill the probes! Kill the pylons! Zerglings! Run away! Love doing that. And Zerglings. There. There. You guys get out of my way. Alright, let's get our force down here. Oh, no, you don't. And we're pretty much maxing up. Make overlords. Alright, so let's send this here. We're actually going to send our harassment out in the back. And wait a second. Watch the mini-map down here. And now that he's moved his army out of position to go defend that, I'm going to send my main army in down there and start rebuilding. Now check this out. And you see he just can't handle it. He just got attacked from 2 angles, and this is not working out for him. Go for that. Take out the pylons, can't remax. Alright, let's get out of here with that. And circle it around. You guys get back on 1. Dudes, and remax. Then I can expand. You guys get on 1. Get on 1. Check my upgrades.
Mineral field depleted.
Drone count still 69, so it's good.
Mineral
and
field
build a bunch
depleted.
of Zerglings. Alright. This is a much better. Oh no! Much better execution.
Mineral field depleted.
Zerglings. Queen
Mineral
injects.
field depleted.
You guys go in here. All of them right there. Don't know where they are off the hotkeys. Go in here. Make sure I'm macroing while I'm doing all this stuff. Alright. Make sure my drones are actually being useful. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how many drones I have if they're not doing anything. Alright. Get a queen, do all my injects, and attack.
Our forces are under attack.
Nope, nope, nope. Attack. That should be a good game. Ta-da! A little bit slow to kill, but it was kind of a longer game type strategy. It should be reliable. Only had one chance where I actually was struggling a little bit. 151 APM, not terrible. 34 seconds, 4 seconds over again, man. Could have spent my could have spent my minerals better, so that could have been better. 97 workers, it's good. Yeah, you can see right here where he attacked me. I probably could have had a little bit better defense, so can still be improved. As far as this exercise goes, I could have done better. But I would say this is more or less a passing grade because this was against hard. So don't forget this was against hard. And this is a beginner tutorial for players who are struggling to beat medium and easy. So hopefully this gives you something to work up towards. So remember, we started with just Zerglings and Overlords. Don't get supply blocked, make a bunch of Zerglings. This is now getting into mid-game, harassment, attack from different angles, all kinds of stuff. So this can get quite difficult and will take a lot of practice. But hopefully this gives you something to work towards as Zerg. Now Zerg is not my main, so I don't think I executed it the best. But hopefully you guys have something to work up towards for Zerg, and this will get you to it. If you can master this and get the timings and the angles and everything else, this could potentially get you out of silver even into gold, and then you have to start learning even more stuff like the late game, attack timings, different build orders, different other units besides just these, and unit counters and everything else. But I think this could potentially get you up to gold, just this alone. So practice this. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.